Thank you so much. Speaker, I rise to speak to the report, which is the 16th report of the Appointment Committee. Mr. Speaker, whilst in substance I have nothing to add to the content of the report, of course, the colleagues who appeared before us are all members of Parliament, and they qualify under Article 78 appointments. Mr. Speaker, I want, however, for Hansa to register some few views that the minority caucus has. Mr. Speaker, when we vet, our duty is to enrich governance. The minority does not get into the vetting with the aim to embarrass. Never. Mr. Speaker, we have watched the vettings of this House in 2001, 2005, when Right Honorable Speaker was the minority leader. I urge some of our critics to go watch those videos and the long hours that the minority leader then spent on the nominees of Kufuor's government. Mr. Speaker, and again, if you watch the clip, the video of the Harun Idrisu era with Honorable Muntaka, his chief whip then, you realize that every single cabinet minister nominee went through proper long hours of vetting. For some nominees, it took more than 2 days. Mr. Speaker, I was a deputy majority leader. And what I did was that when the minority were going through their questions, I would take note and come back to do what I call re-examination so that we'll fix it. Mine was not to make noise and obstruct. My deputy has not taken it upon herself to be asking many questions as per the record we know. But we often come under attack. Sometimes, Mr. Speaker, when you are climbing, I don't know whether these attacks are brought in directly by certain people, but they would physically be pushing you. It's not only me, but my colleagues. We've experienced it, and we know that in Parliament, we have CCTV cameras. Can this be reviewed to see what we go through? Sometimes openly threatening you. These things happen. Mr. Speaker, I want this 9th Parliament to record this, that this is the Parliament that the minority has been most magnanimous. Let the record reflect. Let people check it. Mr. Speaker, there are nominees that we did not even proceed with the 1 week or 2 weeks of advert. Some were nominated the same day they were vetted. Sometimes as politicians, let's be fair with the way we treat ourselves. When the minority reaches out and cooperate with you, and now you say that you have on record been able to get your nominees through, don't turn around and be letting people use social media to attack us and to be making threats. It's not right. Mr. Speaker, we are not the minority here. We are not CSOs. We are not a civil society organization. We are a political leaders like you. Only yesterday I was there with my colleagues, and today we are here. Our job is not to come and put roadblocks to obstruct your government. You yourself must be fair. Mr. Speaker, having addressed that point, I want to come to this very emotional matter that I want to speak to. Last week I was on my hospital bed. I was unwell. And I saw, whilst watching TV, I saw Afenyo-Markin being pounded. And I felt very sad. Mr. Speaker, Because Honorable Member for Kwesi Mintim spoke to this issue, I want to reiterate it. Mr. Speaker, in this house, in very good days, we all, share jokes. We all share jokes. Sometimes we yell at each other. Sometimes we call ourselves names, but they are on lighter notes. It was on that note that day, my respected colleague, Grace Ayensu Danquah, got up, and I knew it was the usual heckling, because at times she comes to sit at the front bench to heckle me. I don't take it personal. We close and we stand outside to talk. We joke. We share. We have esprit de corps. And I respect it. Mr. Speaker, that day I thought I was using my usual jokes that, Senator has to be appointed. The usual thing. Mr. Speaker, the following day, we spoke. Honorable Dorcas Tofe, Honorable Jachi Kwesi, and my good self, we met in the office, the new office that has been given to the leadership. We sat there and we talked as adults. And you told me that, there were some social media posts. It is not you. I said, but if you offended, tell me. I will apologize to you. I thought we were joking. Even that same afternoon, she came here. Jerry is here. The videos are there. We spoke nicely. I called her. I thought we have a family. Mr. Speaker, only to see a certain NGO attacking me that I am attacking women. I said, how? We are a family. We are a family. Those who know me in this chamber, we do the politics all right, but I have character. I have character. There's no way I will attack a colleague. And they allow this thing to go into the records, attacking me as if I disrespect my colleagues. Mr. Speaker, that day when the opportunity came, I said, well, today, my style and my approach in this house is going to be different. If members cannot take a joke, I will not. Because sometimes I feel we are all affable. We get on with each other and we all know. But I had to bring that matter to a closure by saying, colleague, if indeed the thing has turned out that the thing that we all discussed so happily, you are offended, I'm sorry. Let the record reflect it. But going forward, we know how we approach things in this house. Mr. Speaker, reputation is all we have as colleagues. I know my humble beginnings. I know what I've gone through in life. I will be the last to seize any leadership opportunity to undermine somebody. I know what I've suffered for. I know what I've gone through. When my party was in power, I was not even a committee leader. I was a backbencher, and there were juniors who were leaders in committees. I took it and hoped for a future. So I will be the last person to undermine anybody, because if you move patiently with hard work, heavens will open up to you. That is my belief. As a Catholic Christian, I'm not perfect, but I will never undermine a colleague, particularly so when it's a woman. I'm a husband. Would I be happy if somebody does that to my wife? I am a father. Would I be happy if somebody does that to my daughter? So I will not do that. I will not, Mr. Speaker. I am so much emotional on this matter, but I pray that heaven bring closure to this. It will not repeat itself. Mr. Speaker, that said, the honorable nominee, Honorable Grace Ayensu Danquah, is somebody I admire. I admire because if you look at her own records, she started as an art student, her O-level, A-level. For somebody that if you look at her results, then she becomes a medical doctor. This is somebody to admire. And I respect and I admire her. And she knows that. And it's the reason why we are by consensus dealing with this report and saying that we don't need to take a vote. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Member for Kwesi Mintim also said something about a statement being made about the nominee, Honorable Grace Ayensu Danquah. Mr. Speaker, because we are working for records, I want to clarify, as a practice, whenever the committee is seized with nominees, the committee writes to authorized agencies for character reference. An honorable member for Kwesi Mintim, it isn't me, Afenyo-Markin, who was reading something from somewhere. The document was from authorized source, and that was what we had received, and that was coming from her previous school. It was not me. And the same report had some good news. She had some positive remarks coming from some of her referees. So I wanted to give her the opportunity to say something to clear it, not to embarrass her. That shouldn't be my style. I wanted her to have the opportunity to clear the issue so that we put it to a peaceful rest. So that is what was done. So colleagues, let us understand the work we are doing. Sometimes we are also at pain. When you are supposed to vet, you are not going to embarrass your colleague. And colleagues, you would also note that it is not every nominee that we vet. Some of it, they come, we say, oh, it's okay, please move. I never vetted any of the regional ministers. Has the record forgotten that one? Even the 4 nominees, how many of them did I spend time on? So let's not get into the public space to destroy the reputation of people who are really enriching good governance and enriching democracy. Mr. Speaker, I want this to be on record. When Honorable Akando was a deputy ministerial nominee, it took the support of the minority, 2015, to back him. Today, he is a minister of state, health minister. It is the minority then here. We were here. We spoke in favor of that nomination. When he himself was under attack from his side, Hansard would bear me out. So we are not here to obstruct your government. We are here to do our job just as you did when you were in opposition, to hold your feet to the fire, be constructive in what we are doing, to be objective, to be fair. And I think that is what we've been doing. Even situations where we disagree with you, in your time, you took secret ballots on nominees that you opposed. But in our time, even where we are opposed to it, we do not take you through secret ballots. Colleagues, let us no. I need to take this in off my chest. I mean no ill when dealing with colleagues. I know we are all a family, and I believe that I deserve that equal treatment. Colleagues, those of you who have lived here long enough know me. It is about me, and I care about it. We are a family, and please, let's move together in that spirit as a family so that, Mr. Speaker, the peace of this house can be protected. That said, Mr. Speaker, I'm not opposed to the recommendation by the committee. Therefore, encourage colleagues that let us all, by consensus, support this so that they can go and support their ministers. Mr. Speaker, that said, I thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much.